Good morning, everyone. It's your girls from Obscure Orations. Can't speak this morning, apparently. Me, Tay, her, Dana, and we're
Hello.
going to be doing another. Yes, I know I'm being recorded. Thank you. Um, Another mini episode dedicated to the Mighty Nein. We're basically going to be trying to do lay down. We're going to be trying to do a mini episode to go with like a recap of each one, like what we did with
House of the Dragon.
in my head though, I can't unsee it as hot D.
Hot
So I
tea.
I giggle every time that I write it or that I think it because I am immature. Eh, and yes, House of the Dragon sounds so much better and causes less laughter. Uh so what did you think of the episode? Because I'm really curious.
Controlled chaos, remember?
Fair?
um, I'm liking seeing again, and I don't know everybody's name still. I'm liking seeing their development and
Hmm.
kind of little bits of their like the little hints of their backstory. Like, no,
Like, oh, not?
not, pardon me,
You
sorry.
were close. You're only missing the T's.
Um, when when they were locked in the cell.
Hmm.
And she's like, just give me the bottle. So it's kind of like now I'm like, there has to be a reason why the alcohol is so important. And I don't
Hmm.
think it's alcoholism per se, as we know alcoholism to be like a coping mechanism or like a forgetting the past mechanism type thing.
Hmm.
It's almost like survival depends on it. So now I'm kind of like invested in that little bit of the backstory.
Yeah.
Mm, Fireball guy.
Oh, Caleb.
Thank you. Um
Like the fireball guy. How do you remember him? Fireball.
um so the as we saw in the episode, spoilers,
Oh,
as
yeah.
we saw
Spoilers, by the way.
in
Hashtag.
as we saw in the episode, um they confronted and beat the beast.
Yes.
So he needed the bug juice. I don't know what else to call it.
Yeah, I would say, for lack of a better term, yeah.
The bug juice in order to
Hmm.
perform that magic. Why? What is the significance of the bug juice? So like as I'm watching and listening and writing down because multitasking is apparently my superpower.
Yes, and you do it so well.
I'm like at the back of my mind I'm like, so why does he need that juice to do magic if he went to sorcerer's school, for lack of a better term?
So that I can actually answer for you, and for anyone who's also actually wondering that. So yes, we all play D&D. Like Dana and I, we've talked about it numerous times before. We play D&D. Um, I'm a brand new DM. Well, not brand new anymore, but when we started this campaign, I was a brand new DM. Everyone at my table was essentially brand new, had never played before. So we
Not
pretty well.
true.
Okay, that's
Brendan played online and
that's
Norm
true.
played back in the Stone Age, but
Yeah. Uh, Norm played when it was,
1970s.
I think he said it was either 2.5 or 3. It might have been 3.5 that he played. for anyone who knows D&D, like we're on edition 5 is the one that we use.
Yeah.
So it was a few editions ago, but so for anyone who doesn't know, so each magic class, and it's why I asked you when we talked about your character having the markings on her body, and that it's actually, if people look at it, it's uh diamonds that are
Yeah.
actually like stuck in your skin, is because certain classes need certain things for different spells. So I figure for us, it's one of those things of, yes, I kind of like the idea if you have to have ingredients for spell casting for some of the characters, but at the same time, it's always been one of those like it's a 50-50. It's kind of cool at times, but then it's also a holdback where it's like, oh shit, I forgot to grab incense when I was at the apothecary today. I
Right.
can't cast these 5 spells that I have in my spell list. So
Right.
to me, it just makes sense to, okay, anytime that you're kind of going around, you would be picking up your spell ingredients, picking them, keeping them on your person so that you could cast the spell. Um, so depending on which class you are, like warlocks, um, aren't born with magic. They actually get magic through a deal with a devil. So their magic's actually provided by the devil. So they don't have to have ingredients to cast their spell. It's either like it's a verbal component or a physical gesture that they have to do, kind of thing. So in his case, he has magic ability, like he's prone towards it, but he learned all of the things by going to school and learning the ingredients that he needs and then the proper words to actually say to start the spell. So it's
Okay.
why he had to go and grab the beetle juice or bug juice,
Yeah, the bug
um,
juice.
the bug juice to be able to actually cast his giant fireball. And one of the things that I'm loving seeing, like, there's definitely things that, as someone who's watched part of the campaign, are bugging me, but I'm enjoying getting to see like that fire that happened in what
I gotta sneeze.
I was gonna say, is the sneeze coming?
It's there. It's not coming out.
um in the episode, in the third episode, when they first face the demon, the devil toad, and he's going to go cast that fireball,
Right.
and then he ends up getting hit and knocked over by Ford, is actually the result of nat ones.
That's
So
so when I say controlled chaos, I meant my husband was roaming around upstairs while I was trying to watch.
mhm,
God bless the American Thanksgiving. He has 4 days off.
this is true.
This is day 3. So he was roaming around upstairs and I was chuckling and when I saw like bodies flying,
Let the bodies hit
chopping
the
against
wall.
and whatnot, I said they must have been rolling a lot of nat ones.
And that's,
And he was like, I know how that feels.
honest to God, that is exactly what it is. Like that part when Caleb was actually doing, like he was getting ready to cast his spell, they had legitimately said, okay, we're going in, we're going to do this. And then every time that they tried to do like an epic attack, it fucking failed. And there was like, okay, yeah, he takes you and he just whips you across the room. He takes you, he's gonna eat you. He does this, he does that. I'm like, when I said before about it being such a opposite to Vox Machina, like when you watch Vox, you'll completely understand. Like when you watch that, you get that epic feeling of these are some badasses and they're gonna go and beat the shit out of people and they're gonna be heroes and da.
Right, right,
You can see, you can feel the natural 20s when they come up and it happens. They have such epic encounters that you literally sit there and go, that was a fucking natural 20, guaranteed. And then you watch this and you're like, that was a natural one. Without a shadow of a doubt, you just blew up an entire tent and got arrested.
Yeah.
You're like, ooh, ooh, yep, someone tripped. And it's like, yeah, so how close were you? You were running by Caleb? Yeah, you trip and you actually fall into him. And you're like, oh,
Yeah, so I'm happy they were able to beat the
the
Beast,
devil toad,
Devil Toad. I was sad that
Toya, the little girl.
yeah, she died.
Yeah, that doesn't happen in the campaign. That was brand new for everyone involved.
So that was sad. And I guess I don't understand why Not was so attached to her though.
So that links into Nott's backstory. So
Okay.
I'm not far enough along in the actual campaign. Like I've read the wikis and seen what happens and why Nott is the way that she is. And I don't know like all 100% of the details, but again, hashtag spoilers because Dana's always all right when I give her spoilers. So lots of spoilers from this point. You've been warned. From what I've read and what I've heard from my friend who's watched it all, number one, Nott isn't actually a goblin.
I kind of
She's
figured that.
she like so she's physically currently a goblin, but she actually wasn't born one. She's cursed to be a goblin.
Right. Which I
Um,
think which is somehow the alcohol ties into that.
so I don't know what started the alcohol part. So I haven't seen that part in the campaign, and I've never really bothered to look it up just because I've gotten sidetracked by other stories.
Right.
But I know that if I remember right, it's that she's actually a I think she's actually a dwarf who was attacked, and I think her son, like her little son, was murdered in a either a goblin raid or something like that.
Okay.
And that's why she like attaches to the child Toya, who, like you said, in the actual campaign, she didn't die. They rescue her, they bring her back, they bring back like the way that they brought back the devil toad head is actually what they did in the campaign. They're like, well, we need to bring back proof. So they're like, yeah, so we hack off the head and bring it back with us. It's like, well,
Yeah.
yeah, what else do you do? It's like when you guys weirdly, it was exactly the same as like when you guys took I think you guys took what was it, the manticore head. You're like, well, they're not going to believe us that we killed it. It's like, here, let me just chop off this head and we'll carry it and go, we did it. When in doubt,
Hold on,
carry
hold on a
ahead.
second, please.
Okay.
He's in the shower, Ma. Brendan. Okay. Okay. He's in the shower though. Okay. Ignore the
And this ladies and gentlemen, is the chaos that she talks about that takes her away once in a while. You just lay down. My chaos is at my feet, trying to get my attention every time that she gets up. Gonna lay down. And I will reference the point just for the recording that I'm never 100% certain about what is 100%, or I should say, what was 100% canon based off of the campaign. I just go down rabbit holes that leads me to better understanding the characters, and because I like spoilers for myself, so therefore I then go through and read multiple different stories, all that link into it. So it's heavy spoilers anytime that we're talking, and then it's I'll say like 90% of the time accurate, on point for what I've read. And that goes for basically any of the things that we talk about, whether it's the Mighty Nein, Stranger Things, which we will be doing a full episode on sometime in the next 3 to 4 days, I think, something like that. And then when we do like when the new season of House of the Dragon comes out, we'll definitely do recaps and all that. And there's some stuff in that I've read from the book, read on wikis, that it's kind of like a mix. It's always going to be a mix of close to 100% what we know and everything that we know versus the show versus the book and the different takes on it. And I promise Dana is coming back. She just has her mom in the basement who was hollering for her attention, and her son was in the shower. See, told you she's back. and and she might murder people. I fluffed and vamped while you were away.
Never fails.
Controlled chaos at its
Old
finest.
chaos. They both knew that she had gone out grocery shopping.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
One fucks off to the back deck and one fucks off into the shower.
yeah. Oh, yep.
I just carried that many bags in at once to get to get back to you.
Dana's running back and forth. I'm in here vamping. It's fine. It's all fine. We figured it out though. So yes, so Not has a tragic backstory, which because it happens later in the campaign, I don't know at what point in time it's going to happen in the TV
Okay,
series. Like it's hard just because so much of it has changed with the fact of they're actually showing the backstory.
right.
And there's so there's two major issues for me and my friend because we were talking about it the other day. And number one, what's your take on the character Bo? She's the monk character with the tiny ponytail, uh, wrapped up hands and arms, no sleeves, rocking like a six pack.
The one that was pissed that Caleb had not stole her horse.
Yes, that's the exact one.
Um, a hard read. Dude, I'm not entirely sure what the purpose is right now, other
Hmm.
than she needed that little marble.
Yeah, yeah, it was a message marble, message stone.
Yeah. So, what's the purpose of that? Why is she holding it so dear, if you will?
Hmm.
Excuse me.
So the reason why I was curious about your take on her is because they have drastically smoothed out her character.
Oh,
Because when
okay.
you watch her in the campaign, she's just an asshole. Flat out, straight out. That is how she played the character. She was like, yep, she doesn't like working with others. She's only working with this group because she kind of has to at the time. Then they become friends. She didn't really smooth out the character until like session 30 roughly,
Oh,
so almost
wow.
a year into it. So it's weird to see her so like she's calm for Bo. Like she was always you've probably never seen the TV series. You might have seen like commercials from it. Um it was called Avatar: The Last Airbender, and then
I've heard of it. I didn't watch it.
So there's that one, and then there's the spin-off series that was The Legend of Korra. And she's the voice actress behind Bo, Marisha Ray, is a huge Avatar fan. So her first two characters were actually based off of those series, and she does mimic Korra a lot in this with the over cocky, overconfident, like, yo, I can do this. Oh my God, I don't need to read. I just need to go kick things. But they really smoothed her out in this, where she's actually playing nicer with the others almost immediately.
Hmm.
And she's not as abrasive, like, not compared to what she is in the campaign. And it's interesting to see just because it makes such a shift in the dynamic where they do have lines like that where they're like, well, maybe if you said please, we would work with you better. And she's like, please. I'm like, I love her for
So
so
that
many
the
reasons.
the one scene in episode 4 where the two guards were closing the door and one of the prisoners hollered something back and she went the orc guard. I'm on the couch dying and again Norm's like, wow, that's a cartoon, you know. I'm
That's that moment where you're like, children are never to watch this.
yeah,
Trust me.
this isn't something you're gonna plop your 4-year-old down in front of the TV and have the TV babysit them for that 45 minutes.
No, dear Lord, no. Oh God, no. So much no, and then more no. But the other thing that makes me mad, I can't remember which episode it is. It's either episode 1 or 2. You see for like a split couple seconds, you see another character who is like just annihilating some of the bad guys. She's big, she's burly, has like braided hair, kind of has like a Norse Viking look to her. And what makes me angry is the fact that that's Ashley Johnson's character, and that's Yasha. Now, Yasha was in the campaign right from the very beginning. However, there were a bunch of points in time as time progressed that the others had to play her character because
Okay.
Ashley was actually like, they're all famous in their own right and very busy with a lot of voice work. Ashley's probably the one who has done the most actual acting. Like, she's had, I think, a couple of TV series that she's been in long term. She's been in movies, like all this different things. So it's
Hmm.
taken her away from it at points in time. And then they would fill in and act for her. And just then once she got there, she'd pick back up and then she'd have to go shoot some more or something like that. So because of that, they're mm, they are drastically changing it, and I don't like it because so Molly Muck, the horned devil with the purple skin
Yep,
who's
yep.
glowing red eyes, he and Yasha are actually like best friends in the campaign. Yasha was actually part of the circus with him.
Okay.
And then anytime that she disappeared, Molly was the one who would be like, "Oh, don't worry, she'll come back. She does this. Like, she always knows how to find us," kind of thing. And they've now taken that completely out of it. And now it makes more questions as to, it's like, okay, now she has no relationship with the group starting. Like, she was there for killing the toad. She was there during the initial attack. She was there to be arrested. All these different things. So
Great.
it angers me because I saw it and I'm like, what the fuck? Where is she? Why is she not here? How is she not meeting all these people? What are you going to do with her? So they're drastically changing that, which then makes me worried because, again, hashtag spoilers. Um, Yasha and Beauregard, the monk, the one who flips everyone off, end up in a relationship together, like super long lasting, happily ever after kind of thing.
Hmm.
It takes them ages to get to that part because they're so fucking awkward with each other. It's like, oh yeah, like there's one. I've only ever seen the clip. I haven't gotten to see it yet in the campaign. But there's one part where they're like in a room, like all of them, and Yasha's sleeping on the floor, and Bo gets to get out of bed and kind of steps on her. She's like, "Oh, it's fine. You can step on me whenever you like," kind of thing. And then she's like, "Oh God, I just go to sleep." I'm like,
Oh,
I need to see these awkward moments, these gay
yeah.
panic moments come to life. So I'm kind of shush you. Um, I'm kind of annoyed that they've taken some of that out, but then also curious to see how it'll change the story and what they do to bring her in
Hmm.
because she's what is it? She a paladin? I think she's either a paladin or a barbarian. Either way, she hits really fucking hard in the campaign. She comes up and is you're down. Oh, she's a barbarian because she says I would like to rage and then just
Ah.
kills people just like Kruk. I would like to rage now. Damn it. Fine, you can rage, I guess.
May I rage, please?
No, because then you're going to hit my characters too hard and they'll die too soon. Yes. Yeah, hi.
Yeah.
But
So I was happy they defeated the Toad.
yes,
I was sad that what's her face died there.
Toya.
That was sad. Toya, yeah.
Yes.
That was sad. But yeah, I'm interested to see the next couple episodes, like what the next steps are. And
Hmm.
now I have to ask, there's only seven of them right now. Is there
Yep.
gonna be nine? Or are we counting the traveler as a person?
Jester always wants to count the traveler. So they never actually like trying to think even when they have guests on, they never get up to 9 people, but it is they literally became known as the Mighty Nein because of Caleb. So they actually and there's actually a little like mini interview with a few of them where they actually the interviewer asked the question of in Germany because obviously it's dubbed from English to German
Yeah.
is does Caleb speak English when he's speaking German in the English version? And the entire group was like, "Yeah, we've all been wondering that." And Travis just laughed and he's like, "No, no, he's still speaking German." So what? Uh, I can't. Liam. Liam is the one who voice acts Caleb. What he did is he actually essentially stole German, and they used German as a language in that land. So that's what anytime that he's speaking in that other language and you see the translation comes up, he's actually speaking German.
Oh, I took German in high school.
So I don't know if
I
he
know very
know.
little, but I have put together a few pieces.
So he took it to the extreme. He was like, you know what? I'm going to use German. So he uses it regularly. It's why it's Mighty Nine, as in Mighty No, because
Yeah.
it's nine from the German. And it was in the campaign when they're like, but there's 7 of you. Well, but if you include the traveler, it's like okay,
Now,
sure.
had it been the Mighty Neun, which is nine in German, it would have made sense, right? But it's the Mighty No.
He says no a lot. He says nine a lot, and
Nine.
then it became a thing
Me too.
in in that campaign that they rolled so freaking often nines that every time they're like nine,
Nine.
like they would get so excited during it when suddenly they're like, "Oh right, just like us, Mighty Nine." Hi. Yes. Yes. You understand it? Do you
I
speak German too?
apologize if you've heard my phone buzzing. Um, I'm we're ready to book.
Oh, yay. So Anne put in her 2 cents.
And put
Yes.
in her 2 cents, yes.
For all those who are wondering about it, Dana is rearranging her vacation that they had planned due to
Hurricane
what
Melissa,
Hurricane
pretty
fucking
much
Melissa.
wiping Jamaica off the face of the planet.
Yeah.
So I booked a trip back in June.
Yeah, because it was I think it was right before
Yeah,
you went away
yeah,
to
it was before we
Scotland.
went to Scotland. Back in June, I booked a trip. So my husband's turning 60 next year. I'm turning 55, and it's our 25th anniversary.
It's a big year.
So I booked a trip, surprised him, and paid for the whole thing myself with my RSP money, which I worked really fucking hard for. So I figured I should be able to use it.
Hmm.
Um, Paid for the whole trip, and we were going to go to Jamaica, March 20th to the 27th. And then Hurricane Melissa hit, and it was kind of like touch and go. And then we got the email last weekend that officially said, "You fucked." And
Yep.
so we got an email 2 days ago from our travel agent that said, "There's a group of us going. It's not just my husband and I, there's five of us." So we all got the same email. It was a group email, and Andrea said that who we were traveling with said we could either use the money for a credit to go to one of their other locations, or we could get a full refund and try to book again.
Mm.
So then today she sent us an email. Like I got up 8:30 this morning because we were up late last night. I got up at 8:30 this morning to like email from Andrea in about 50 text messages in our Jamaica group chat. And it took me a minute to get caught up, but she gave us options for different locations. So we ended up we all seem to have agreed on a beautiful new resort. And when I say new, it opens next month.
Mm. It'll still have
That's
new
how new.
resort smell.
Um, it is called
"52
um,
texts later. Where are you?"
it is called the Ocean Allure Costa Mujeres in Playa Mujeres, Mexico. And I apologize to any of my Spanish friends if I said that name wrong.
I'm just picturing in my mind Veronica being like, "It's not how you say it."
God damn it, Dana, I thought I taught you better.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what she told Derek to do?
And so, because it is Black Friday, Cyber Monday weekend, the prices are like phenomenal.
Oh God, yeah.
And we can upgrade to a junior suite, ocean view, king size bed, restocked mini bar every single fucking day, bottles of water, um, bathrobe and slippers for the same price. So,
Holy shit.
yeah, so now we've all been in conference with everything, and so the resort will be 3 months old when we go there
Damn.
because we're still going to go the same dates. And
Mm,
it's adults only, but because
perfect.
it is like pretty much fresh out of the womb baby's ass,
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh my God, that's so good. I like that for a new saying.
Yes, I've let Taylor know that some of my weird sayings don't come just from me. My friend Connie, who I call Sugar Muffin, she's my sugar muffin. She comes out with some good ones. So today it was Sweet Fancy Moses. We'll need to be up at the ass crack of dawn because
Yep.
our plane leaves at 6:15 a.m.
It's gonna be so early.
But we get to Mexico by 10:30 a.m.
Oh.
and we don't leave Mexico until 7:30 p.m. So we literally have
Oh,
2 fucking extra days.
I was just gonna say you get extra time while you're there. That's perfect. That's the way to do it right
Yeah.
there. And I was gonna
Yeah.
say that did did Veronica tell you or did Derek tell you what what she told him to do the other day? And it's nothing inappropriate, I promise.
Okay, okay. Phew. No, no.
I was teasing him because we were talking about Spanish and all that, and obviously he's been practicing. And one of the other girls that works with us, she speaks Spanish. So I was like, oh, you could speak to her, like get her to help teach you, and then you can surprise V. And then we were talking about it, and I made some sort of like offhand comment laughing about Dora. And he was like, uh, V told me that that's what I should do is actually watch Dora to learn Spanish. And I just burst out
My
laughing even
kids learned so
harder.
much Spanish watching Dora the Explorer. I'm not even shitting you.
Yep.
They did. Dora and Diego.
Yes. And that was exactly like I remember watching my niece learning it. And I mean, it works fantastically well. It's just picturing this 6'3" man sitting in front of his TV screen
Watching Dora.
watching Dora and repeating after
Vámonos.
her, "Vámonos, vámonos." Like it's just a
Come,
fantastic
abuela. Vámonos.
it's just a fucking fantastic mental image and it will live there rent free very happily.
Oh God, that's so good.
Right? So once you said
I'm
about
so
the
gonna start texting him in Spanish.
we're we're now going to start testing them every day.
Oh
Have
yeah.
you been practicing your Spanish?
Maybe throw in some German just to fuck right with him.
Yes. Just completely. I know. I got excited. Sorry. Dog's like, the hell? So yeah. So that's our little random rant added on to the Mighty Nein recap. We'll be back again with more episodes. As I told you guys, we're going to do a Stranger Thing one.
Yeah.
That will be one of our normal length episodes
Yeah.
though, because that's it's 4 episodes of just pure amazingness.
And if anybody has ever gone back into the archives of our
Podcast?
thank you. That's what we do. Our podcast, you would see that a while back. I think it was January of last year or January of this year. We talked to Len M.
Oh,
Ruth. He's an author.
yep.
He writes like thriller, horror-ish books, and then he writes
Just
horror-ish books
I was just gonna say, yeah, just to make sure that people understood the difference. Horror-ish
and
versus
horror-ish.
horror-ish.
He writes smutty.
Yes, yes, he
So
does.
him and I have been chatting, and he has agreed to come back onto our show in January. So you definitely watch for that episode. And we're gonna have Bill
Yes,
Witter back on eventually.
yes.
And I think we have
Oh,
some other guy booked in January too.
I was literally, I put him into my calendar here. No, I didn't. I just put podcast guest. Helpful, helpful. Good job, Tay. Good job. That was well done. Dumbass. Let me look in here instead because this person
It's
actually reached.
probably somewhere in the emails,
I feel
hopefully.
like it should be because he Barry. That's his name.
Barry.
Barry reached out to us. Barry Maher, I think, is how he pronounces his name.
Sure.
He's the one he actually reached out to us, which again, it sometimes slips my mind about the cool things that we can do. Like, I will never not be grateful to Dana for wanting to do this
Way back
because,
when, COVID.
yep, like just the adventure that we've gotten to go on has been so cool. And then when you look at the special guests that we've gotten to have on, like, we've literally had the voice of Barney. We've
Corey
had,
Durham.
yep, we've had authors, not just like small time sort of like Here's
Authors
five
whose
books.
books are being sold in bookstores, actual bookstores, like
Thank you. Chapters.
chapters. Yes, that's what they're called.
Chapters, Indigo, whatever they go
Chapters
by
in
now.
Indigo. Yeah,
That was exactly
Barnes
like
and
the
Noble in the U.S.
I was saying, and that's exactly what it boggles my mind because I forget about that sometimes. So I'm like, it's just the two of us talking, and we have someone on that we get to interview and talk to. And then it dawns on me every once in a while. I'm like, we're talking to people who are actually not just authors, as in they've put out one book and their mother bought it. We're
Yeah,
talking to authors who have actually sold dozens of copies. They're in bookstores. You can actually go get them, and I could hold up a picture and go, I interviewed this person. Like that to me is cool. That's my little spiel to add on to the end of Mighty Nein rocks, as does our podcast.
yeah. So we will get to Stranger Things sooner or later.
Yep,
I mean, we have until Christmas.
this is very true. And we have until then we have our mini episodes with the Mighty Nein.
Yes.
So we'll be back soon. Don't you worry. We're getting back into the swing of things, being able to do it basically weekly, whether it's a mini episode or a full length episode. Well, we decide in the moment. We literally decided right before hitting record. I had to ask Dana, I'm like, what are we talking about? This one? It's like mini. Got
We're doing what now?
it.
So
Cool.
yeah.
I'm ready.
And hopefully the next one that we do record the chaos stays outside the door.
I'd love to say yes, it will for sure. I'm shocked that the dog didn't bark the entire time on my
It's not
end.
gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. I'm never gonna be chaos free.
No, no, it never happens. We just dream about it, really.
Yeah. So on that note, we bid you a fond happy Saturday.
I guess.
Uh Shop till you drop on Cyber Monday.
Yes.
As much as I hate to do this, shop on vistaprint.ca
You
only because you're
bastard.
supporting Taylor. I fucking hate the place, but support Taylor.
That's true. I was going to say
She needs
it's going to be
she needs to stay busy.
there's going to be so many calendars. 5 million calendars later.
No. Have a good one, everyone.
Bye, guys.